Happy 4th of July, everyone. Welcome back. I am just playing around tonight. We're getting ready to go to the lake tomorrow, so we're chilling out tonight. And I wanted to finally play around with my Distress Spritz sprays. And when I upload this video, it'll be after the 4th of July, but still, I wanted to wish you all a happy 4th and hope you have a good weekend. I thought it might be fun. I think I saw this over on Fraps and Scraps. She was doing some star designs on some tags, and I thought it would be fun to get my modeling paste out and do a little bit of stamping. I also did a bunch of other shapes as well, and I thought I would play around with the different spritz. But I wanted to start with the star ones and just have a little play and see if I can get a little bit of a red, white, and blue action going. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this or what I'm going to do, but these are the new Tim Holtz Distress Spritzes, and I could also get my other spray inks out, but I think I just want to play with these since they're new. I've already given them a good shake, so they should be good to go. And I thought I'll be trimming these down to make them a little bit shorter tags, but I thought I would do that after I spritz. And so I'm just going to kind of do a couple little in the blue and the red and have some of the white background and just see how it looks. I'm trying to decide. I want to do a little bit of red and a little bit of blue. So I think I'll spray the red and maybe let it dry and then come back and do the blue. Maybe that's what I'll do. So I don't really know. I'm not used to using these. So we'll see how it goes and what they look like. So I'll do that a little bit further away. And then I'm wiping the nozzle off with a wet rag. So I'm going to set this over here. And then I'm going to bring another one in. And I'm just going to wipe this up right now. I could get another tag out, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. And then I'm going to try the blue on this one. Oh, I do like the heavier application there. And I might add a little bit of water. There's a little bit of a shimmer there, I see. Let's come back and let's bring the red back in. And I'm going to add just a little bit more, I think. And I have a little piece of styrofoam leaning up back here. I don't think you can see it on the camera. Okay, that's kind of cool. So we'll see how that looks. I'm going to let these dry, and then we'll come back and maybe add some more of the other color on these. So let me set these aside. I don't know if you can hear, there's all kinds of booming fireworks going on outside. I could also do like a yellow. Let me try this fossilized amber. Maybe see what that looks like. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem to be working right, does it? Let's see if I can pick this up. Yeah, I don't know how good you can swipe this. So let's try just a plain card here, see what happens. I don't know if this spritzer is broken. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, these aren't like the other inks, I guess because there's no color in the liquid. So it's hard to pick up the pigment off of the glass. That's interesting. Yeah, see? That's why we play around with these things. But I think my spritzer is broken or clogged or something. Or if it's, I wonder if it's like full of pigment. Huh, yeah, this one's broken. Well, that's annoying. I hate when you get something new and then it doesn't work. Yeah, it looks like it's clogged or something. Well, that's a bummer. I don't know if I can see if I can get this to spread around a little. Oh, that looks pretty though. Okay, we'll let that sit like that, and we'll come back and look at that after that dries. The shimmer is pretty, I must say. Okay, I think I have one more star left. So we'll go back to the red. Alright, while those are drying, let's play around with some other colors. Let's try this spiced marmalade here. I bought all 12 of the colors, and I didn't color the modeling paste. I just used it through the stencils. So if there was some color on the stencils, then that's what we're seeing there. Oh, that's pretty. And then let's try a little bit of one lipstick. I hope y'all are doing well. You'll have to let me know if y'all did anything for the 4th of July. Let's try, that one is broken, so we're not going to use that one. Let's try this little twisted citron. Alright, let's let these dry, and I'll be back. So this red is mostly dry. I was playing around to see if I could wipe the red off the star to have it come out a little bit more white, and it looks like it works. I'm going to add a little bit of blue down here. And then we'll have a little bit of white at the top. So we'll have red, white, and blue. Oh, that's kind of cool. See if I can get the red to go too. Okay, so we'll let that dry, and we'll see what that looks like. And then here's the blue one. So we'll add the barn door. And maybe a little bit up here also. I'm just gonna have it go back and forth a little bit. And I'm gonna dab this up just a little bit here. Okay, so we'll let these dry. And we'll see what these look like. And then we'll add some glue to this one. Nice. And maybe a little more red. I'm being a little timid with these, I think. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, and we'll let this one dry. Nice. Oh, look at this one. That's really pretty. Yeah, they definitely get better once they're dried. They look better. So what I'm gonna do is, you all get the idea, and I have lots of videos of me using modeling paste through stencils. So if you want a tutorial on that, just kind of search, and I'll add some also as cards on this video. But I'm gonna take these different ones that I've made, and I'm gonna just do some spraying of some colors. I'm gonna let them all dry, and then I'll come back and show you what these look like after they're dried. Because I do feel like I mean, to me that looks a lot more interesting and fun than when I sprayed it on there. So hang tight, I'll be back. I'm back, and I'm gonna show you the 4th of July tags in just a minute, but I wanted to show you some of the other colors that I did. So a couple of these I did with you guys. So this was the fossilized amber where the nozzle didn't work, and it just had some drops on here. So here's that, and you can see that yellow shimmer in there. It's pretty cool. And then here I had a star. This was one final star, so I did it in that blue, and you can see that shimmer. And then I had a little bit of this yellow that I just kind of daubed up there. So I'm gonna have to email them and see if they'll send me some new nozzles. They're usually good about that. If they're clogged, they'll send some new nozzles, since you just I have the proof of purchase. And then I think I did this one on camera with you. So these colors are, this is spiced marmalade, and this is picked raspberry, and then this is twisted citron right here. And look, the shimmers are just so pretty when they hit the light, and they look so different, you know, when they don't have the light hitting them. It's pretty cool. And then this one here is, this is the Uncharted Mariner. So this is the blue, again, another blue. You can just see at the different angles, the different looks. So you can kind of see that gray in there a little bit from that Uncharted Mariner. That's pretty cool. And then this is the barn door. And here I just did a really light spritz. I just wanted to see what that looked like. So a little different effect. And then this one, I played around with wilted violet and picked raspberry. And the butterflies, they had a little bit of yellow in the modeling paste that was picked up on my stencil, just leftover ink there. I think I would have liked this better if they would have, this one is a little more white, but the yellow is not bad in there. But I just wanted to see how the purple and pink would work together, and that looks pretty good. I don't know if you can pick up the purple there very well. But the wilted violet has some darker colors. And then here's the picked raspberry just all by itself. So it's really sparkly. And it doesn't come off on your finger that I can tell. And then here I did the picked raspberry with the hearts, and I really like this one. I think that's really cute. And then I did some more butterflies, and this butterfly, this I did the spiced marmalade again. I really like the spiced marmalade. I think that is, it's a pretty color. You can see it there a little bit. So I just thought I'd play around and get used to them, and I did the modeling paste just to kind of have some additional interest. And this is one of my favorites, I think, this flower stencil with the spiced marmalade. Really pretty. And then here is, I believe this is the red. I think this is barn door. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's the barn door. And then this is worn lipstick. So it really looks like worn lipstick. Pretty cool. Hopefully these are showing up okay for you. And then here is the purple, and it's so interesting that wilted violet, you see a lot of gray in there depending on the angle. Like, look how gray that looks, but then you tilt it and you have that purple there. It's really interesting. And then another purple, same sort of thing. This is another one of my favorites. I like this heart stencil. And then here is, and then one more purple. I like that purple a lot. And then this is peacock feathers. And that's a really pretty color. I love that blue shimmer. And another peacock feathers. Sorry if I'm getting too loud. I was getting closer to the mic. And then this is that twisted citron, and it clogged on me the second time I used it. So then I went and added peeled paint. And I think the peeled paint is pretty. It doesn't show up too well on camera, but there's a good amount of green. And then this is the walnut stain. And to me, this, it looks more of a, like a smoky, like what's the wood smoked one? Forget what it's called. More so than walnut stain. And then here is another walnut stain. So I feel it looks more like that smoky soot, I think is what it is to me. But you all tell me what you think. And then let me show you the 4th of July tags. So here are the 3 tags. I trimmed them down, and then the other thing that I did was that I took and wiped off, just with a wet napkin or wet paper towel, and wiped the ink off of the stars so that the stars would pop a little bit more. and then you see the red and the blue behind it. And then I just added a little tab at the top. So I think, and then here I didn't clean all of them off. I just kind of cleaned off the ones in the blue. So I think those turned out cute for 4th of July. I'm going to post these up on my community page tonight, so you'll see them ahead of this video. And then the last thing I wanted to try was I just took some Distress Oxide. So I took fossilized amber and fired brick, which is just the ones that I had, and I sprayed them and let it dry. So this is the fired brick. And then I came back and added the barn door on top. And so the barn door still is kind of showing through, but then you get that sparkle of the spritz on top of it. And then that's, I think, what's neat about the spritz is, so this is the fossilized amber, and I added the barn door spritz on top, but the yellow is not covered up. It's just, you have that red spritz on top of that yellow. So I think that's a really, I think the big reason that Tim, I think, came up with this spritz was if you're working with some of the other Distress Oxide sprays, that you have a way to add a little bit of finishing spritz on top of something without completely changing the colors that you had on there before. So, well, I hope you enjoyed me just kind of playing around and learning about these Distress Spritzes. I had a lot of fun. I still have a lot to learn, I feel like. There's a lot more I could do with these, so I'll be watching some more of Tim's demos on these so I can get a little more knowledgeable on them. But so far, I think they're really pretty, and I think they're just a fun thing to have in our supplies to pull out and play with. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye!